Hey guys, I'm back again. I have messages. They've been wanting me to do this reading for some time, for like a week now. So I didn't shuffle anything. I just want to do it with you guys. So I doing it a different way. I already channeled the painting. I'm gonna start doing paintings for you guys in addition to tarot, because I really enjoy art and I channel a lot of my artwork, and within my artwork there's a lot of messages. So everyone will interpret the pieces differently, and that is a great thing because the messages are for many people, so the interpretations may vary. So this is the piece I channeled. See if you can get a closer look. So in this piece here, I think I'm gonna post this also on my Instagram page, because if you're looking closely, when I zoom in, this piece right here in this little corner, it looks like a little monkey though. I'm not even gonna hold you. It looked like a little monkey that shook up the whatever that is, and like cracked it open for real. So excuse me. And this, for me, when I was painting it, for some reason it resembled, like, for me it meant like clouds, the sky, something higher than us. And it was like watching over us, or watching over everything. So I don't know if you see it. You can see many versions. I see a face, but everyone is different. You can see, let me just turn it, whatever you see. So, but this is the way I painted it, so that's why I'm holding it like this. I started with the dots, and then I started to just go with, no, actually I started with the middle. So here I felt like it was like a flower, and like two pieces were coming together. Something is now flowing into your life that is making more sense. You're putting something together, maybe putting your heart back into one piece. But there are many, I feel, codes in here, like codes as well. There we go. So I feel there are many light codes in this message as well, in this painting. Move it up for you guys. And this was my first time using water paint, so you guys can sit with it, and we're gonna get some messages. Turn that like that for you. See, this is one of my paintings here that painted from a meditation, but only the image, and then it's pretty dope. Anyway, so I did pull some. Only pulled the universe cards and then messages from the starseed. So, Ascension, your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You're ready for this. Um, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is present to me. So for this, it reminds me of the pelvic area. It might sound weird, but so it may have to be with your root and your sacral. Yep, root and sacral. That you are realigning in, and that you are grounding your energy and realigning and healing that aspect of yourself. So that has to do with your feminine side, your sexuality, artistic, well, your creativity. There you go, sexuality and creativity. I've been working with that too as well, guys. So you're not the only ones. I choose love no matter what. So bam. So, and there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. You know, we're coming out of that. I think today's the last day of the full moon. If not, it was yesterday. So it was the last solar eclipse of the year. And it's called the strawberry moon. So I think they say, people say, I don't know, I just know about the full moon. I love to be outside. They say that it's the most powerful full moon of the year, and the most healing. That's what I heard, but everyone is different. So, and we all have different signs and align in different ways. So, we all have to understand that we can't always go by what we read or see. We have to follow our intuition and trust what we know, our inner knowing, despite what other people say that they've learned or what a book says, because everybody's truth is different, and everybody is not built the same, made the same. We all have different purposes. So, we all heal and grow in very different ways, period. So let's see what the archangels would like to say, because I have a whole layout of all the cards I'm going to use, and this is going to be a while because the book I have to use the books to read the messages as well. I have two new decks that I've used the last reading I did, but I feel it's very insightful for people that are on the spiritual path and like to have this spiritual information. It's very useful. Okay, so they want me to cut it. I don't know why I took that like that. Ah, look at the bottom of the deck, the sun. Let's see what's up. And Epiphany. Archangel Raziel. Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answer the answers that come through meditation. So that's just validating what my message was and what this message is going to be about ascension. And sorry if my computer is moving because I'm moving my feet. I get fidgety. About what's going on right now in your energy and within your ascension. These are your messages from your divine team. And if you didn't know, a lot of our team coincide with each other, especially in the higher realms. We probably have some of the same guides. So anyway, the Knight of Ariel, trustworthy, understanding, devoted, funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So all the seeds you planted are starting to harvest, starting to grow now. So it's telling basically within that a lot of things are about to come in for you. So the idea is to set goals for yourself, set a detailed plan of what you expect regarding the outcome for each, I guess, I don't want to say investment, but I'm having to say that right now. I don't even know anything about that. But about each thing in your life. So let's say, for example, you are wanting to buy a house. What is the goal? What is the goal? What is the goal time frame? What is the time frame? What is the amount you're willing to spend? What is the taxes that you're going to spend, willing to spend every year on that? Where is the location? This is very funny because my message for today was something very similar. Detail plan. I am so bad with dumb little itty bitty details because I'm really bad at putting that together. So basically, if you're having trouble with something like that, if you have people around you that are very good at organizing to every nitty gritty detail, tell them to come help you out with your ideas or what you expect. Like make a vision board and make boxes and make all these time frames of what where you would like to be, and at the end it's going to be like the big outcome. So that's an idea. All right, Queen Ariel, mature, practical, generous, happy. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. What is cute. So maybe I should turn the light that way because it is not. I want to try to see the colors. I'm really big on colors, so. Oh shit! Excuse my language. I got my energy drink over here, and I did not want that to fall. And I don't want it to wet my cards. Let me fix this a little bit. I don't know if you can see it better. I don't know. That's just not working. I don't like the lighting. Alright, we're not going to be pressed over that. So then we have Private Area. You need it. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So your guides are basically saying, and Archangel Ariel is reaching out to you as well, that they're right there with you. So if you feel like you have not, or you are lost, or you're confused, and you are broken, and you feel like you don't know what to do, and I'm saying it not judging you, I'm saying it speaking from someone who has just recently went through this whole movement and went through this whole process, literally crying my eyes out every day. So don't think I'm judging anyone. I will never judge anyone because that is not what I'm here for. I'm just here to give messages and help you heal and grow on a beautiful level. Call out to your team because they're right there. And if you don't ask them for the help and guidance, they won't, step in. And be very specific when you ask. Oh, for example, oh, I need help with trying to figure out how to deal with all these emotions. Why am I crying every day when I have so much to be grateful for? And that's just me. That was me. Okay, asking. And you know what happens? Epiphany moments, like the top of the card, top of the deck. Epiphany, hello. So it goes to, like, when you ask, they will send the signs. Now you have to be open enough to see the signs because they're not going to speak it to you always. You're not always going to hear it. It's not going to be that inner hearing because they're trying to teach you to work on that intuition, trying to teach you to trust in the divineness of God and everything God has created, our creator has created, and pay attention to the signs, the numbers, the colors, the nature, creatures, that's everything God is, so once we start to tune in more to those things, and not look for us to hear things or always see it in our third eye in meditation or dreaming, we are able to tune up more to the higher realms, if that makes any sense, but it does to me. So within that, basically the archangels are saying, be very detailed when you ask them what you need guidance and help on, because even though they do know, they can't always assist you in the way you want without specific answers. And that, what is that noise? Oh, that's on my phone. I'm like, what is that, woodpecker? Is that, yeah, it's on my phone. Okay, anyway, so once you are very specific, they will give you all the answers you need. I promise you that, and they promise you that. Okay. And you can also do, I'm not too sure what Archangel Ariel is categorized as far as healing, but maybe someone needs to do a meditation with Archangel Ariel to work on that area of your chakra and healing that aspect of your soul. Okay. Uh, we have our Galactic Heritage deck, and I'm going to shuffle, so give me a second. That'll make this out of my way. And this goes the Galactic Heritage that refers to messages from our ancestors, which are essentially our star seeds, as people say, family. They are our lineage. So at the end of the day, they are the ones that sit here and teach us the most and walk through a lot of things with us so we can heal as a collective, not just as an individual. They're very attuned to oneness and all, the love and light of all, no matter what was done or has, let me take these off. No matter what has been done in the past, they are always wanting and willing to work on and heal every divine creation of our creator. Okay, so no matter what our species are, they are always more open and attuned to love. They have no always been like that. Let's make that clear. But they have evolved so much, and they just really, really, really want us as a human species and mankind to evolve and step into a higher frequency and more of the oneness aspect of what God is, and um, how God kind of, let me see how to word this, how God creates things, and understand that we are not the only creation and we were not the first creation. So, um, true compassion is the bottom of the deck, and I don't know why I have to do this, and top of it, unfinished business. Okay, so we have first, I'm gonna go over the numbers and what it says on the card. I'll show you the pictures, and then we will go to the book. All right, 20. The number is 20, power of sound, and it refers to the Vega species, and that goes to the past. Um, power of sound. So, what I'm feeling is that sound healing may be good for some of you individuals. Um, Sound healing it can be drumming or something. Like I have this little thing I bought from Puerto Rico, and I be making my own little music. I do that all the time. Or like, go make your own thing. Like I made this, the battle. You can go make whatever. Like, for real. Go beat on some drums, man. That feel good. Music. If you're not creative, music does it. Anything. Then we have 77, the future, being the mentors. Earth. So here, what I'm feeling is trying to, the people that are in this ascension right now, going through the symptoms, feeling the movement, have really, really wanted to work on themselves and, be a mentor to others, or be on a spiritual path, or have a spiritual business, is because we are evolving on a next level. We're evolving beyond our own teachers at this point. Okay, yeah, look at this. I got chills and goosebumps. Beyond our current teachers, we are evolving because we are putting a new imprint into this earth. We are here to do something bigger than we even realize, okay? Um, we are the mentors for our children, our children's children, or our nieces, our nephews, our cousins, or for others, for the people that are the future, because essentially we're going to be ancestors soon, time flies. And we are teaching our children, and we're teaching the younger generations a new way of living, a better way of living, a more realer way of living. So remind yourself when you get a little discouraged or out of alignment, that you are the beautiful mentor. Everything that you experience in your life is happening because it's supposed to happen, because it's going to build you up in your strength and make you a warrior. Okay, you're going to be a beautiful warrior, and you're going to be like, oh darn, yeah, like, dang, I really sat with that for so long, and I shouldn't even have to, because look at what that made me today, and I know it's easier said than done. Then we have good intentions, 46, serious. So, and at the bottom of it, it says the past, but I don't feel like that refers to the past when it comes to whatever this message is. The ascension message, sorry. So let me see what 20 is. So those numbers might also be significant for some of you. So 20, 77, 46. I'm really attuned to the double numbers for some reason. Parker. Sorry, my dogs are downstairs and nobody's home. And my one dog, he does the most dumbest things. I love him to death. I do, but he's always getting into something, trying to break something. So excuse me if I call him. 20. Sound represents the physicalization of spiritual energy into a frequency that can be accessed in our reality. The ancient Vegans were masters of sound and used it in in everything from healing to warfare. The practice of chant or mantras has its origins in pagan mysticism and has spread to many planets, including Earth. If you receive this card, then you have had past experiences using sound to alter consciousness, either for positive or negative purposes. And I have chills and goosebumps from the crown of my head to my feet. Okay, this this positive skill or negative karmic control pattern is returning. Okay. Oh, you see, that's one of the gifts you're ascending to. What? Understanding learning how to use the power of sound. Dope. Okay. Explore the power of sound as the next step in your spiritual evolution. I get so excited, guys, and I'm so proud of you. As a person that is going through many of the same things you are experiencing, you should be proud of yourself. And I am proud of you. And I give you a big hug and a pat on the back because this shit ain't easy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But it's not easy. It's not. It really isn't. So, but I'm all down for the. I'm down for the ride. You know, I already signed up. I'm all in. There's no moving back. Nobody wouldn't even want to go backwards. Being a mentor. Um, since ancient times, our planet has had non human mentors who have helped us through our evolutionary challenges. Eventually, mankind will be mentors for others, less evolved species we will encounter in the universe. But even now, okay, I understand this message. It was multiple messages in this, and we'll feed off of that in a second. Uh, but even now, we have the responsibility to spiritually mentor those on earth who ask for our help without forcing it. You can be called on to do this in this life because you have done it in other lives and on other worlds. Trust in your ability to help others even if you think you don't know how. Let your words and deeds come from your heart. That's all you need. So, yes, we are actually mentors for other creations and other universes, dimensions, and uh, on other planets. So we do actually astro travel and astro project into these other beautiful dimensions that need a lot of understanding of who we are as mankind, what we are, and how everybody is not the same. And this helps them grow as they help us grow. And this goes back to the other messages about me talking about our team when we were pulling the archangel messages. Um, yes, we do have many creations that come in and assist us during, this spiritual ascension and healing, because it is a lot of work. And honestly, if we didn't have the unseen realms and those higher beings coming in, we would not be able to survive or fully heal without their assistance. So I always want to acknowledge them, and let them know I appreciate them. I'm very grateful for them. Even though I may not physically see them, I do feel them around, and they are very loving and very kind, and I do see them in my meditations or dreams. They do look different, but that doesn't mean their heart is different. That doesn't mean their love is different. They are loving creations. All right, you little mosquito and that. Um, Loving creations, and just as we want love, they want love too. And just as if we want to heal, they want to heal too, and they want to help heal other creations as we want to heal. As humans, we only think of ourselves, unfortunately, and as we want to help other humans heal, they want to help everyone heal. They see the bigger picture. And you on the spiritual path, you're learning to see the bigger picture. You're understanding more. You're growing. That's why you're open to grow, to see, to hear more, and teach more. Oh, that's deep. I feel like it was more, and I just can't remember. It went that fast. All right, then we go to 46. The ancient Syrians have very good intentions when they worked on Earth during the genetic projects. But sometimes good intentions aren't good enough. Mistakes are made and lessons are learned. Good intentions must be combined with foresight, integrity, and humility. Okay. This card asks you to look at the good intentions in your heart about an action you are making and find out how they can be strengthened through honest self-observation, realistic evaluation, and long-term vision. And most importantly, should mistakes be made, reminder to forgive yourself. Yes. So everyone makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Period. Don't be your worst own critic. Um, Sometimes I don't always get everything that they want to say across. So, and I'll remember a lot of things after the message is over. But I'm not going to sit there and dwell on it or, beat myself up. But I would, I'm laughing because I feel like they're making me share this and I don't want to. I really was going through some things, like I said, this past couple weeks or last, whatever. And I started questioning myself and like was saying, did I make the wrong decision? Did I do this right? Then I started questioning everything and I'm like, oh gosh, why am I feeling this? So I didn't make a mistake doing anything. I really thought about all my actions before I took action. I thought about the other person's feelings. I thought about everything. So even though it doesn't feel so lovely and so nice sometimes when we make certain decisions or do certain things in our life, does not mean that it's not going to work out for the best. Um, it's going to work out for the best if you're following your heart and your intuition and you really sat there and thought about it and prayed on it. Well, prayed or spoke or however you do it, because I have many ways. And you're getting the same answer over and over again, you're not doing anything wrong. Just know that it was supposed to happen just as it is happening or has happened or will. It's because there's a beautiful lesson within the experience for yourself and whoever is involved. Okay. Don't just think about, you know, the negative sides. Think about the bigger picture at the end of the road or at the end of everything. Um, but yeah. So as don't I think right now in this moment, a lot of people were going through this second guessing or going through this like really hard time where the emotions were just like all over the place, especially with the full moon. It's just like been crazy. And being a spiritual person on the spiritual path, and every time we have a full moon, we are ascending more and more. It's not easy. I be getting symptoms like 2, 3 weeks ahead of time, and it doesn't feel so pleasant. And if I don't stick to my routines, then my energy is all thrown off, and I can get out of alignment, and it's not a good thing because it's really hard to get back into alignment when you're thrown off like that and you don't have consistency within your spiritual routines. All right, so let me go to the Starseed Oracle. Power of sound, guys. All right, so that's one of something that you guys are stepping into right now is you're getting a new a gift, a new gift, a new talent that you've had in past lives, and it's reintegrating into this human life and this human experience. So remind yourself when you get this new gift or talent that you've had, you just have to start to learn how to have the memory to have the memory of how you used to use it, and you want to always use it for the good. So you want to make sure your guides come in and help you, assist you and guide you and tell you, teach you, show you. That's how I like to work. I don't like to work off of what people say. I like to work off of what they show me. So they'll show me things and they'll just guide my hands, guide my thoughts, guide my mind, guide my actions fully, and then I'll go and learn about it after. It's so funny because they always show me where to go find what I'm looking for after they show me something new that I've integrated into this human body. I don't know if y'all understood that one. That was a whole lot of twisted words. Ah. Ugh. Alright. What do we have? The courageous panini? What? Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Okay. Star ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. Yeah. Them light codes all over. Ugh. So I get excited because like I'm really attuned to the stars. I love the stars. So we have Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Within this, they're saying to find out some of the answers to and to integrate more of those light codes into your physical body, into your physical mind, into this human experience. That through meditation and something else, I don't know that answer yet. Hold on. They're able to input those into you. Those are this message right here is for very few. I feel like it's like 2 or 3 people that this is for. Okay. Whew. Journal, write, draw, sketch whatever you see. Sketch for somebody, like really sketch it out because somebody is visual and you seeing what they're integrating or what visions they're showing you during this integration, meditation, sleep time, whatever that is that they're referring to in my head. It will be it will help you. I feel like it will help you. Keep a log. The void. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. Womb. Like your belly. Okay. All right. Then we have the Sea of Mintaka. Seeing potential. Bringing unconsciousness to light. Karmic relationships. Orion energy. Polarity. Soul growth. Conflict. So it's only a few I'm going to go over to the void. I think I know my ABCs. Because it's in alphabetical order and I'm trying to find this thing, guys. Maybe it's under two. I don't know. Here it is. Okay, everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb. The fertile darkness where all things originate and all seeds grow. Comforting and intimidating. Freeing and daunting. It can feel both overwhelmingly small and huge. The void is where faith lives. The message of the void is to surrender to the unknown, to allow the fertile darkness of nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you. Regardless of whether you know what they'll one day become, you're being called to surrender to the mystery of what's next, to the rest and to allow winter of your life to do the work for you, to hand over control and trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface, it doesn't mean things aren't working or at work. My bad. I had to add my own little input in there. The greatest weaverings happen when we find a way to surrender and trust that our life is being knitted for us, right beneath the surface, in ways known and unknowable. Now it's time to cultivate faith and allow deep, deep rest. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or life phase. When we are called to let go of all that we know and identify with. Okay, this is where I was. All right. Thank goodness. Ooh, I just came out of it. Thank goodness. Sorry. Because I was going like, Okay. When you're in the void, it can feel scary. And as if you should be doing something. Yes, it definitely feels like that. However, when this card appears, it's a sure sign that the most productive thing to do is relinquish control and surrender to the changing mystery of life. All right. Now, karmic relationships. Let me go there for you. Yeah. Deep. All right, karmic. Here we go. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventually unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of the cosmic history are incarnated on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion's time. Perhaps you're one of them. That's funny. I just watched something on Gaia talking about the origins of the gods, and it refers to Orion's belt. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive, when we go into react, oh, when we go into react, second guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our hearts. We should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground where we are all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through the relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see all the innocence in all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? That's nice. Okay. So those are those messages from the Starseed Oracle. Now I'm going to put them. And then we have the Light Oracle. Okay. And then after that, we got one more, and then we'll be good. Those will be your messages, loves. Okay. So I was going to cut it, and they told me not to. So I have past life activation at the bottom of the deck. 35 is the number, and that goes from you integrating a talent from a past life too. So we have first card, 14th Soul Child, 22 Cosmic Heart, Cosmic Christ, and then one more, Earth Healing, 38. I just want to flip this one. That's what it is. 42 Fifth Ray of Intellectual Knowledge. So we have Soul Child. Like I said, I'm still working with these, so here is the first card. And my camera's freezing. It's so weird. Hmm. So I feel like this is really deep. Okay. 14. Rebirth is upon you, beautiful child of the universe. You have prepared for a new life, and it is starting right now. The divine moment of rebirth, which occurs after a period of struggle, of intense inner work, and physical transformation, has arrived. Enjoy getting to know this new self. It is a new day, a new beginning, a new you. Oh, this is so exciting, guys. I feel so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Like an adventurer, enjoying the discovery of a brand new world. Take your time to explore the increase of your light, power, and love. You have undergone the death of the old order. Nothing is as it was, nor will it be so again. You have you have had to learn detachment to release, and I feel really intense because like really, really emotional because I really can relate to this right now. So let me try to keep myself together, okay? You have learned to detach, to release, and let go over and over again. In so many ways, you have experienced inner death as you have bravely surrendered that which no longer serves your growth this lifetime. Even if you once loved it dearly or couldn't imagine life without it. Mm. Deep inside, through that process, your soul has been gathering energy. It has been drawing it away from the old forms of your life and relationships, from your old beliefs about health, finances, work, and from what used to hold meaning to you. It has done so in order to feed the new soul child being. Oh, I said it all slow because to feed the new soul child being carried within your body. This new you is filled with divine light, love, and power. Your inner soul child, this newly integrated self, is preparing you for birth now. I get a message that I was being told last week. Now. From that which is no longer something new, is now being born. You are ready for the next cycle or phase of your life. Even if, like a newborn, learning to stand steady or a stanky leg. Oh, it didn't say stanky leg, it didn't say stanky leg. Yo, oh my God, I had to crack myself up. I was really thinking about stanky leg. Okay, shaky legs. Uh, you are not sure of your own strength. Be reassured, the new self you are experiencing will grow stronger and powerful soon enough. Let confidence in your new self emerge. Reflecting upon how different you are now to a year or even a month ago. Yes. Be curious about who you are now. Do not expect the same reactions or experiences you encountered in the past. It is time of celebration and acknowledgement that a new day, a new you has begun a journey in the physical realm. You shall enjoy the divine harvest of all of your growth and effort. This card can also indicate that a child around you, perhaps one about whom you have been thinking deeply, is particularly gifted or spiritually oriented. This child may be have an important mission in this lifetime. Oh, I got chills. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I got vibrations all the way around my body. Oh, okay. Hold on. Too much going on. Whew, okay. That was deep. And need your loving support and spiritual encouragement to thrive into the mission according to his or her own divine timing. This and oh man, that goes back to what I was talking about the kids earlier. This card may also be a sign that a new business idea, professional or personal relationship, or lifestyle choice is going to support the growth of your spirit in a positive and encouraging way. If this is the case, that new idea or connection will lead to the birth of creative new programs, ideas, and structures in your life. On the other hand, if something has been flagging in the energy is flagging in energy or success, but you are not yet inclined to give it up, this oracle comes as confirmation and encouragement. Rebirth is going to happen. Do not give up. Sometimes it is darkest just before the dawn. Invocation. I am a child of the universe, divinely loved and empowered to grow into a shining, radiant soul of love. May all aspects of my life journey be blessed to grow into their most beautiful and loving form. May all the people and ideas that are in need of protection so they may grow into their divine fullness be blessed and supported by unconditional love through divine grace. So be it. That is dope. That is dope. I just had to say it again. Okay? Look at me. My cheeks getting all red. They're all blushing. I'm all blushing because this is real. And no one knows your story. No one walked in your shoes. No one shared those battles with you. You did it by yourself. So know that you did it. You are so strong, and you should be. Look, I think I spit on myself. My bad. You should be so very proud of yourself because this is not easy. And it's not Parker. It's not going unnoticed. Everything's falling into place. So the blessings are coming. Be ready because you don't even realize what's coming your way. And here's a lot, and it's beautiful. Mm. 1 second, I gotta get my dog. Parker, Parker, get your ass up here. Come on, come. Okay, sorry. He was getting into something. He was trying to chew up the basement door or open the door. He be eating everything, okay? Parker, come. Nana, come. I have 2 dogs, but the other one's very good. So then we have 27 Cosmic Heart and Cosmic Cuts. Come here, Parker. Hey, big boy. Come here, big boy. Come. You want to say hi? Come here. Come here, Parker. Hi, Nana. Hi. They want to go outside. So I'm going to try to finish this up real quick. If they bark, sorry. You are elevating your vibration towards the frequency of limitless supply of unconditional love. Spiritually, you are reaching for a higher level of attainment. And that goes back to what I said earlier. I love it. I love y'all so much. I love you. I love our Creator. So divine. Past pain and self-defeating behavior shall no longer have a place in your heart. Christ consciousness is an expression of divine love that comes straight from the universal heart. It triggers a transmutation of evolution so absolute that we are era vocabulary. I don't know that word. Oh, I don't know that word. Something changed. We increasingly become an embodied expression of pure divine will and unwavering expression of divine love for all who are in need. This process takes lifetimes to complete. As you proceed, you will receive countless blessings. Didn't I just say that? To support your journey and fulfill, I got chills again. Fulfill your soul's purpose of serving love. There will also be tests. These give the spirit a chance to develop mastery. There will be tests of forgiveness. Okay, all right, okay. I think I got that message. It is easier to forgive when we don't harbor resentment at natural limitations. which is like being angry at the sun for not shining at night. I just think that's funny. Oh my god, that was so stupid but funny. Yo, I just want to read it again. Wait. It is easier to forgive when you do. When you do. Why do I find it so funny? Yo, okay, Dolores, get yourself together. Woo, that's hilarious. I think I might laugh again. Okay, come on, stop playing. It is easier to forgive when you don't harbor resentment and natural limitations, which is like being angry at the sun for not shining at night. Natural laws prevail. So whether we are speaking of the sun, a child, or ourselves as we grow, compassion always forgives to flow more easily. Oh, allows forgiveness to flow more easily. Sorry. There will also be tests of power. As you grow, you will become more powerful. You can use that power to help or hinder others, to manipulate them through fear, or to encourage them with love. You can nurture yourself on your path, or you can relentlessly criticize yourself for your errors. You can reclaim the power. You can reclaim your power. Hold on. You can claim your power. Comes from some superior, superior, superiority. I don't know that word. You pose, or you can see yourself as a surrendered vehicle, animated in purposeful action through the grace of the divine. Yes, I am just a vessel, a vehicle. Vroom, vroom. They driving me. I ain't driving shit. Okay. Yo, they got me cracking up. This is funny. Hmm. You may feel you need to sacrifice yourself for others. No, you don't. But you are just as much in need of love as any other being on this planet. When you are full and overflowing, what you share with others can enhance you and them. It is not a choice between what nurtures you and what nurtures others, as if though those were competing needs. Those were competing needs. Okay. In the realm of the Christ, what nurtures you is actually nurturing for all. When you are feeling diminished or drained, you have been pulled out of the higher frequencies of peace and kindness to yourself. Become trapped in unforgiveness or power games, or seduced by the lesser truths of another, rather than the truths of your own heart. Christ calls to you now to receive his love for you and to allow your own heart to feel the grace and healing of this. It can be a challenge to learn to love another in the way that does not harm you. Yes, that is a challenge. Okay? Perhaps you learned that love was about making yourself less in order to help another feel like more. This is not love. Okay, preach. Nor is it consciously chosen sacrifice. It is a heart acting out of its scars from the past. Your heart deserves to experience real love. As you gently claim this for yourself, you will find much strength within. much respect for yourself, and willingness to receive much good in your life. It is time for you to embrace the higher expression of Christ with Christ's love within you. You have so oh God. I think I'm getting so excited right now. When I get really excited, I can't speak. I can't read. I can't do anything. You have as much right to experience love, respect, and forgiveness as others. Sharing love in a way, in any way, brings you closer to your spiritual mission this lifetime. It also attracts prosperity and abundance. Let the love in. You do not have to suffer to grow now. You just need to let love flow. Invocation. I call on the unconditional love of the Christ in the form of Christ consciousness, the sacrifice, peaceful, kind, and generous nature of my own heart. I open to receive an abundance of loving kindness from the universe in autumn in unlimited forms of blessings. I allow myself to give and receive freely. All that I want and need comes to me in accordance with the loving intelligence of divine timing. I feel much gratitude in my heart for the loving blessings and grace of the universe. May the light and love of the true Christ bless the hearts of all living beings, bringing peace, joy, and divine love. Through my own free will, so be it. All right, then we have 38 Earth Healing. Oh, this is so nice. Okay. Whew. Oh, did I show you the card? I did not show you the card. Sorry. Parker! You are making a real contribute to the planet through the spiritual journey. Remember this. Remember this, and believe that your needs will be generously met by the earth and the universe. What you are doing matters, and you will be supported. Sorry, guys. I'm like, my dog is being weird. The earth recognizes you. She sees you as a conduit through which she is fed higher frequencies of light, love, and divine presence. This assists her on the journey of her own evolution. Earth is an exceptionally beautiful and powerful divine being in her own right. Yet she, like other beings, benefits from the assistance of higher frequencies, which offer a loving hand to help raise her vibration and continue her evolution. You are here to have your spiritual life journey in a human body. Part of the process will involve sharing your light with the earth itself. This may see you take on a role of a healer, guide, mentor, or teacher to others on the path. It may see you doing work with the natural world, with various earth-centered causes such as conservations. Thank you. Okay, where am I? Where am I? I just lost my freaking. Hold on, Parker. I'm gonna take you out in a second. Conservations. Where is it? And animal welfare, organic and biodynamic farming, and ethical food production. It may involve an active prayer life that is ongoing through your daily praying for assistance, compassion, clearing, and blessings. When you see an accident on the road, an animal or a person who seems to be suffering, or an item on the news that you know needs light and healing. From the most obvious gestures to the most subtle, the oracle tells you that you are powerful enough to make a meaningful contribution to the quality of consciousness upon earth. Okay, I'm literally having chills all over. Like, I feel it in my face. Like really, really deep. She gives thanks for all you have done and acknowledges her love for you. She will support you in your work by providing material means for you. Whistle, whistle you. What is all that noise? Nobody's in my house. Whistle you are here on this planet. Yo, I hear somebody downstairs and nobody's here. And all my doors are locked. This includes financial support, housing, food, and human and animal relationships. She will also provide guidance for your progress, opportunities to grow and expand your field of influence, education and training opportunities to grow and expand your field of influence. Oh, hold on. Opportunities. That means to take advantage of them and the chance to apply when you have learned and the chance to apply what you have learned into the real world context. The more you devote yourself to your task of earth healing, the more the earth will support you in fulfilling your inspired goals. If you have been wondering if the spiritual work you have done is making a contribution, take this oracle as validation that it is. What you are doing matters. Yes, you are going to expand and grow in the work you are doing and the impact you have in the world because you are capable of that. But you are already helping in ways that you may not realize, but that the earth and spiritual worlds do. You have loved the earth enough to take you. I don't know why I feel so emotional. You have loved the earth enough to take human form and do your work here. Mm, like I'm really gonna cry. She knows it, and okay, that's too much. Ooh, and she will reward you richly for it. Keep working, shining, and growing, dear one. Your presence here is so needed and honored, and they're very grateful for you. I felt it, how much they really, really adore you, and just as much as you adored them, they adored you. Um, because I feel it in my heart, and they want me to feel it, so they can tell, so I can tell you. Because it's not the same when we feel things ourselves. We get it mistaken for our own emotions, and not, sometimes it's them reciprocating that same feeling that we feel for our divine team and for the earth. So, okay. I think that was a message for me as well. The invocation. Through unconditional love, I am empowered to live my divine destiny. I trust in my gifts and talents. I know that all I need for divine success shall be provided for me. I now choose of my own free will to release any blocks, consciously or unconsciously held, around trusting the earth to provide me with all that is needed to fulfill my divine life purpose. I am so grateful. I am so grateful to receive all that I need and more. I feel much joy within me about my life, what I am capable of, what I have attained so far, and how much I can offer to the earth. I live from my heart with absolute trust. May all beings know their genuine worth and have confidence to express their grace through my own free will. So be it. That is dope. Whew. And we got one more. We're gonna just pick one more. And this is the Beyond Lemuria deck right here. Okay, let's do the last messages for your ascension messages. God, be proud of yourself. Today I would have never. Well, let me say, a long time ago, I would have never thought I would be doing this today. I've always, you know, feared it, feared the spiritual world. Um, I was always interested in it, but I was so scared of it. So I never, the old me would never have imagined me being this person today. I am so happy I'm this person. I'm so happy that I can be able to share these messages and be this vessel and this vehicle, as they stated, for others, to show them that through my journey, I'm still growing, I'm still learning, I'm still healing. We always continuously do that. But throughout my process, I'm sharing my experiences, my growth, and how I do things with you to give you messages, but at the same time, I'm receiving messages and I'm growing, I'm going, I'm moving. Okay, I keep moving. Don't break my mirror, Parker. Okay, I don't want no bad luck, but that's not real anyway. I just don't want to break a mirror because then I'm gonna have to make art with it and pick up all the pieces. Um, but I didn't think I would make a YouTube, none of that. So don't ever, well, you know, shoot, surrender, because when you surrender, everything flows so much more pretty, so much more pretty, so much more perfectly. Because when we resist, that shit ain't easy. That shit ain't nice either. Because they go, bam, ring this way, take this. We're gonna choose the hard path, or we're gonna choose the easy path. Regardless, we all got the same we all got the same destination. That destination ain't gonna change for each and every one of us. Each and every one of us have our own destination, but you're gonna choose the hard path or the path of least resistance. That's the path I'm choosing. Okay, I ain't gonna resist nothing. When they speak, and just gotta listen and do what I'm told. Because the crows and the birds, they talk. And I was not wanting to do this earlier. And they're like, get in the house and do this message right now, girl. That's what I felt like they were saying. Oh gosh. And he like the bird circled around. I was making all these noises like, go now. And the dogs were all hot and I'm like, I don't want to go inside. That's all I heard, the birds. I'm laughing. Oh man. Okay, that's it. So we have the bottom of the deck, crown chakra, number 9, the ultimate, the unlimited self. At the top of the deck, is this it? Is it just one card? Okay, I just gotta make sure. 26, full spectrum. All right, but we're just gonna go over one card, and this is one that just stood up like that, like right there, like kind of. That was cool. 34, life force energy. Oh, this is so pretty. I like all the colors. I see peacock feathers. Okay, so let's read it. When I was at the zoo with my son, they have the peacocks, and one was walking around. And I was like, DJ, I want a peacock feather because I always find feathers in nature. And I was like, oh my God, if God gives me a peacock feather, I will just be so happy. Everything else would go away. I would not feel any, sorry, let me just pull that up a little bit. I wouldn't feel any type of way. I would be so happy and I would be so grateful and it would make my whole day and nothing else would matter. The whole world stops and I'm happy all day. Right? Sorry, I had to really share this. Because literally, we went to the bathroom and then we walked down this path and guess what I found? A peacock feather. So, once we ask for things, sometimes we don't receive them right away. But when we go through certain things, especially on the spiritual path, and we have this huge ascension and integration, don't think that, our creator is not listening, because that's inaccurate. Our creator is always listening. Our creator knows how much we can handle, and we'll step in when we can't handle anymore to help us get through that moment. And not saying that the situation is going to end. Our creator will step in to help us make it easier, and a little bit less painful. So That's just an experience I had, and it wasn't a big peacock feather. It was the underbelly part, but I am so happy because to have a peacock feather is a blessing, and it actually was many messages in that too. It refers to Greek mythology the and Hinduism. Lord Ganesh, and goddess. Who is it? Goddess. Ah, oh goodness, I'm gonna have to look because if I don't say this goddess name, then I will just not be so pleased with myself. Uh, goddess. Hera. I think that's him. I think that's him. I'm gonna tell you for sure. Yes, goddess Hera, and that's refers to Greek mythology. So that refers to the peacock. Sorry, I had a brain fart. My brain was going processing something. I don't know what it was processing, but it was processing something. So yes, I asked for something, and God said, "I got you. I got you. I see how hard you're struggling. I see you trying to keep it positive and trying to still live and trying to smile despite anything that you got going on. So I'm gonna just give you a little treat and make you smile because you deserve it. You're worthy." And I was super happy. And I'm still smiling, and it's like 3 days later. All right, so anyway, life force energy. Energy, mana, ana, the rainbow spectrum. Okay, I don't know. Mana, ana. I don't know that word. I don't know. Spectrum, bright white light. Reiki celebrates. Oh, it's just a whole bunch of words here. Okay. Celebrating life, God force, optimal health, being vibrantly alive, thriving, nature, conscious consumption, Eden, the body, and the body as a temple, bringing earth into balance, cell rejuvenation, the love of the land. What happens when we seek to maximize the life force energy in everything we do? Toward, sorry, I don't know. Toward the completion of this oracle deck, I was called to visit Hawaii. Okay, sorry, I'm just not going to read about it. Okay, I have to, sorry. Why do I keep saying sorry? I'm not sorry. Shoot. I heard it. Oh, I was called to visit Hawaii. I heard it is known to be the last remaining part of the lost continent of Lemuria. I went to. I went with an open mind and was sincerely blown away by the incredible level of life force energy radiated radiated there. I am an avid traveler and seeker of high vibrational places, but had never experienced such potency of the magic, the main inspiration of my art. In every cell of every bright green leaf, I could sense the songs of Lemuria in this pristine place. I discovered I had been dreaming of this place my whole life, and I literally have chills all over my body, and it keeps going up and down. Like I was gonna say a vibrator, but that was just I don't know why that came out of my mouth. Okay, okay. The crystalline waterfalls, rainbow, diffuse skies, exotic flowers, and opulent plant life was so present that you couldn't help but see a radiant aura. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Aura around everything. Anai is a Hawaiian term for energy and sacred land. It seemed to me that mana and anai are one and the same. One day I was one day when I was sitting on the red sand. Oh, I want to go. I want red sand. Red Sand Beach, I had a vision of an overlying dimension that spanned our physical world. This overlying this overlying was the God force of life force in its purest and highest vibration. The vision present the vision presented an array of objects familiar to the physical plane, from the lower vibrational con, concrete, I don't know, process, concentrate, okay, process, chemicals and suffering, imbued consumables, to the higher biodynamic earthly offerings and the vibrational lands that surrounded me at the moment. You lost me there, guys. Sorry. This experiment. Oh my goodness, what is going on with these words that are coming out of my mouth that was so sexual? This experience imprinted the depth of my being with the remembering that we can bring this beautiful blueprint, this beautiful blue planet back to its former glory, starting with our own temples and personal pieces of Eden. That's why. That's why. I realize I realized that maximizing one's life force energy was the gateway to bridging heaven and earth. By aligning our choices with the higher frequencies, we will naturally create more opportunities to ground this somehow forgotten light. When we know the joy of this life force within and around us and are vibrationally alive, we can't help but inspire others to choose the same. I'm cracking up. Hold on. I'm getting my brain together. The divinational meaning. It is time for celebration. Reveal revel into the bliss of being alive. This is an incredibly healing card, packed with luminous life force energy for optimal health and healing. It reminds you to seek joy and upliftment in everything you do, as much as is possible. Consider the food you eat, you s- the environment you spend your time in, the people in your life, and even the things you wear. Wear. Increase your awareness of their journey, how they came to be in your world, and their energetic resonance. Are they alive and vibrant? You may also be inspired to work with healing energies such as Reiki or with the land, perhaps to grow vegetables. You are encouraged to joyously make your life a piece of Eden. As a result, you will shine with vitality. Okay, those are your messages, and I hope you enjoyed them as much as I enjoyed them. I hope you laughed with me and not at me, but if you laughed at me, oh well, I laughed at myself a few times. This was so fun. I truly am grateful. Darn it, my book got wet. For our creator and all the divine creations that have came in to channel with me and through me to give you guys the messages what you needed to hear at this time, and to let you know that you are doing great and you have made so much progress and they are very proud of you. So continue to shine your light, be you, and never stop growing and loving regardless of any circumstances. Always look to share your truth and live in your truth. Okay? Bye, guys. I'll at you later, dude.